I'm gonna do a first impression on some stuff I got in the mail today. I had sent in a MS-200T to get worked on, and while it was there, I also ordered an Echo 2511T, I think. Yeah, CS-2511t. I've been running the 201T for as soon as however long they came out for, but I specifically remember running brand new 200Ts. At the time, I was unexperienced in tree care, so I didn't really know the difference till after I realized that you couldn't get the 200T. I was like, oh crap, these new saws suck. So ever since then, I wanted a 200T. I went into the parts bin at the yard. There was million parts, million saws. Just took me a whole day going through all this stuff, and I found this thing right here. It didn't have a chain cover, brake, bar. It was all messed up. I mean, it was all covered in dirt and all. It looked like junk. Well, it was junk. It was in the parts bin, and I brought it home and saved it. And finally, I got together enough money to send it to a pretty nice guy, a builder over in Oregon, which you guys probably know exactly who I'm talking about. He builds badass saws that aren't made for wood cutting, so that alone probably tells you who it is. Really nice guy. Sent my saw over there, got it rebuilt. Some of the stuff he put in it was I'll show you all the old stuff. So this thing was in there. It was an OEM cylinder and piston that it had, but it was shot out. You can see the pistons all marked. Anyways, he put new piston cylinder, the new muffler. The builder, not the builder, but this old repair guy that would repair our saws long ago, put holes on the bottom for whatever reason. I think it's because it would shake off a vibration and get all loose. So I think he either use rivets or screws. It was pretty retarded to support it to the bottom plastic piece on the saw, on the gas or the fuel cell piece. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right here. I guess to cut down vibration, maybe. What ended up happening is it screwed up the whole saw and melted the bottom of the saw. Anyways, there's a whole bunch of other stuff he put in brand new, but basically he redid the whole saw. It runs bitchin' now. I mean, night and day difference between this and this, which this is a good saw. I just took the bar off to put it on this saw to try it out, but he did aftermarket exhaust. You could see, not aftermarket but custom. He did a whole bunch of other stuff to the piston, or the cylinder I mean, and just a tune, and it's a badass saw now. Unfortunately, I have this China part right here, the sprocket cover, chain cover, or brake, whatever you want to call it. I can't find them OEM for under like $70. I guess I'm gonna have to just order one, but I'll start it up so you guys could hear it. When I got the saw, put gas in it, not even half a pull and it started. So whatever this guy does to him, he knows what he's doing. Yeah, that smoke was just a little bit of bar oil that got on the muffler. that movement, that torque, that's not me, that is all the saw. So I was real impressed, real happy with this build. I got this other saw, which this guy, you've probably seen this saw, it probably looks familiar. The CS-2511t Echo. Personally, I don't like Echo at all, but I was over at Green Thumb and I saw this saw and I saw how small it was, and I picked it up and it was so light, but it had this, I think it was a 14-inch bar, and it looked way too big for this saw. I had never tried one before, but it was interesting. I wanted to actually try one because it was so light, and I saw this saw, and you guys know where I saw it, and as soon as I seen it, I had to have it. You can see there, you got the probably recognize that muffler right there, smaller bar, little teeny tiny chain. It looks like a toy. This thing it's light. I mean, hanging from your saddle or your harness, you won't even feel it. But yeah, this is a badass saw. I took it out, made a few cuts with it, and it's real impressive. Here, I'll start up so you guys can hear it. Choke. There you go. Badass saw. I'm real happy with this saw too. I guess it's one of the last ones that he had, which I was fortunate enough to get it. Kind of expensive if you ask me, but I could see it being totally worth it using the saw day in and day out for how light it is and the way he built it. It has potential now. I mean, you could definitely go up in a tree and get shit done. Real happy with this saw too, and for use by tree service professionals only. So you can see that. You can't see it, but yeah, it's for professionals, I guess. I don't know if I qualify as one, but I have it, so I'm gonna use it. Not for wood cutting though. So yeah, those are my two new saws. Really happy with them. Maybe I'll put out some other videos on how they cut. For the 200T, I want to get a new chain on there and a dedicated bar, because that bar is off of my 200T or 201T. But yeah, hopefully I put some videos out on how they cut and show how well they do.